Hello gamers, welcome to MK Mobile. I got some huge news today about the update 5.4. We got everything. We got the official trailer. We got a lot of sneak peeks that are not even mentioned in official trailer. By the way, huge shout out to ManWithNoGame and MAND for providing me some additional details about the update. I will link their videos about the update in description, so definitely go check them out after you finish watching to get even more details about the update that I might not mention in this video. And also, they're great content creators for MK Mobile content. Go give them a subscribe. But anyway, update 5.4. Let's watch the trailer first, and then I'll tell you some sneak peeks that will blow your minds. Tyler? No Tyler. Okay. The biggest summer update yet.
Time for assholes to die.
Damn! Oh man, the jacks. New tower from the depth of hell. I love it. Yes! Raiden friendship. This is gonna be. I'm gonna be using it all the time. To be fair, Liu Kang is second close.
Friendship.
Okay, this is crazy, but I've got even crazier stuff. So, Spawn. I know, right? We all knew he was coming. He was leaked for a while, but I guess he's finally ready to be released. And I know a lot of people are going to be happy about it because people have been getting tired of getting the same characters, just different skins over and over again. Spawn is a guest character in MK Mobile, and it's the first guest character to be added in the game since Terminator. And I think it's the third character. I think it was Jason, Terminator, and now Spawn. I don't think I missed anybody. Those are the only three guest characters that we have in MK Mobile. And it's amazing. I love to see new faces. New character means we're getting a new set of support cards. We're getting new equipment cards for this man. We're also going to be getting potentially, eventually, his friendships and brutalities. It's so much opportunities. How many years has it been since we actually got a new character? Well, whenever the Dark Fate Terminator was released. Since then, basically. Super hyped about it. Spawn looks amazing as well. Let's talk about this boy. It's an Onslaught Jax Briggs. And apparently his passive involves getting debuff resistance. He can get up to 60% debuff resistance on his own just through his passive. Which is good. You do want debuff resistance sometimes, and you can easily get him to 100%. But also, keep in mind, it's a gold card. So, for a gold card, it's good, but it's also bad because it's a gold card. Like, I feel like it might be very controversial, but most gold cards, no matter how good you give them abilities, they're still not gonna outperform diamonds simply because of the fact that they have one less gear slot. Now, if you make them, if they're, if you... What's the word? Fuse them, no, boost them, whatever is when you go above Fusion 10. If you unlock an extra gear slot, now that's when we're talking. If that would be a possibility in the future, then the gold cards are gonna become extremely valuable. But until then, I will not get excited about any gold cards. No matter how good his passive is, like just having an extra slot of gear on the diamond, you can literally just give him extra piece of debuff resistance to basically replicate this guy's passive without even needing to do anything. So it's tough. It's tough to be excited about gold cards. Plus, he looks just like Heavy Weapons Jax with a few minor changes to his skin. So I'm not super excited about this guy, but hopefully we'll get him through Crypts for free and try him out. Now this guy, this guy is sick. We got MK1 Kenshi. Finally, a new MK1 character to finish off the team, and apparently he's the only MK1 character that actually has MK1 synergy, which is kind of weird that the other two don't. So far, I do like Shang Tsung. I'm not a huge fan of Scorpion, but yeah, I would love to see his passive and how it buffs my Shang boy. Super excited about the characters, but there is more. There is so much more, and this was not mentioned in the trailer. Hellspawn Tower. Now this one is going to come in the regular variation and fatal variation, and so here are the rewards, the featured diamond cards. For the regular Hellspawn Tower, you're going to get Hellspawn Scorpion, Dark Emperor Liu Kang, MK11 Shang Tsung, and MK11 Raiden, which is terrible in my opinion. I mean, terrible for me because I have all of them maxed out, but I'm sure a lot of people will be excited. They're decent cards for the most part, but they're not the hardest to get, so I don't think it's going to be very... Like, I wish they included at least one of the more recent characters. We only got old ones, but it's okay because the Fatal Tower makes up for it by having Spawn as one of the rewards. We also get Circle of Shadow Nightwolf, MK11 Liu Kang, MK1 Scorpion, and Tournament Quan Chi, which means we get 4 out of 5 characters, pretty much almost guaranteed to be new for most people. We get 2 of the newest cards, this Nightwolf and Scorpion, so that's huge. Now let's talk about new Combat Pass seasons, because we are getting not just new Combat Pass seasons, we're also getting a buff to Combat Pass season rewards. We don't know the details. MAND said that all he knows is that we're gonna get much more and much better stuff from Combat Passes starting this season, so I cannot wait to see what it actually entails. We're also getting Kenshi's Brutality, which looks absolutely incredible. We're getting Jax's... Well, Jax already had Brutality, I don't know why they showed it. We're getting Raiden Friendship. Now, this one is probably my favorite friendship after Jax's. Liu Kang Friendship is also awesome. Some of them will be from Krypt, some of them will be from the new tower. Kano Friendship is also amazing. I'm super happy about it. 4 in the same update. That never happened before. In addition to the new Hellspawn Tower, we're gonna get repeats for Action Movie Tower and Twisted Tower with updated rewards. We don't know which rewards yet, but hopefully they're gonna include some of the new cards. Now here's the list of all of the Hellspawn Tower equipment. If you are really curious, you can just pause the video and read all of them, but I will make a separate video going through all of this gear. Also, I'm gonna show you the Kenshi Brutality gear. Right here, you can also pause it and read it. Same with Raiden Friendship, Liu Kang Friendship, and Kano Friendship. We're gonna go through all of this gear in a separate video. And now let's talk about fun stuff that haven't been mentioned in a trailer. The Crypts. The Crypts are getting another huge buff, and this one, in my opinion, is actually good. I did realize that other buffs were pretty good, but this one is the best of them all. Here is the new end screen. For when we finish fighting in a Krypt, this is going to be the ending. This is going to be the final boss battle. It's going to evaluate your entire run in the Krypt. Basically, how much time it took, what was the percentage of the nodes cleared. Also, probably has some other stats like how much damage you took, how much damage you did. I see the plus icon, so I don't know exactly what other stats are being tracked. And based on all of those stats, you're going to get a ranking. It looks like maybe A+, B, C, D, stuff like that. And based on that ranking, it's going to determine how much Dragon Crystals you're going to get in the end of the Krypt run. Exactly that. We're getting Dragon Crystals basically guaranteed from every Krypt run, which is amazing. Right here we can see 13. And also, once a day, you'll be able to share your run on social media and get additional 5 Dragon Crystals, which in my opinion is absolutely worth it. 5 Dragon Crystals that don't count towards any limit, just for clicking a button and sharing. Like, you can literally make a burner account on social media just for sharing these photos. It's so simple, and it's giving you decent amount of Dragon Crystals every day. Plus, based on your ranking, you're gonna get, and probably based on the difficulty, you're gonna get some Dragon Crystals for just completing the run. Guaranteed. And from what I hear, it's not gonna count towards any limits either. So it's literally uncapped. This is gonna be another way to farm Dragon Crystals, and I know a lot of people farm a lot of Crypts. So now, in addition to Crypt Hearts and all the goodies that you can buy in the Crypt store, you'll get even more Dragon Crystals and open even more stuff. But you might be wondering, what is, what do I need Dragon Crystals for? Is there anything new in the Dragon Crystal shop? The answer is yes. we get a lot of new stuff in Dragon Crystal Shop. Number one, we're getting 4 new cards types, which are Gold Fusion Up card, Diamond Fusion Up card, Rare Fusion Up card, and Epic Fusion Up card. It is exactly what it sounds like. They're used to fuse a specific character, and from what I hear, you can literally fuse any character you want, or any piece of gear you want, Epic or Rare, Gold or Diamond. The only requirement is the card has to be Fusion 3 at least to be able to use Fusion Up cards, which is not a big deal. Honestly, getting a character until Fusion 3, most characters is not going to be super difficult. I feel like it's a fair requirement. However, the amount of cards needed to fuse a character is going to be growing based on their current fusion. So fusing up Fusion 3 character might take 1 card. Once again, just guessing. But fusing up from 9 to 10, probably going to take a bunch of cards. Right now, the only way to get these cards are from the Crypts, from the Dragon Crystal store. But soon, hopefully, we're gonna get more ways to earn these cards. Another new thing in the Dragon Crystal shop is going to be Dragon Crystal packs. In addition to caskets that we already have that guarantee you to get a new character, we're gonna get basically kind of soul-like packs that are gonna have a chance to give a specific character or a resell. So basically, it's a pack that's gonna cost, according to ManWithNoGame, very little amount of Dragon Crystals, like maybe 20 or 30 Dragon Crystals. They're gonna have a small chance, percentage-based chance to get a specific character, and I guess it's a nice option to have. For example, if they do release certain characters that are not available from Soul packs inside Dragon Crystals packs, it might be worth it just to get your first fusion if you want to try them out. If you have, like, for example, a pack that has 5% chance to get Spawn that costs 20 Dragon Crystals. You basically can open 20 of them, so you spend like 400 Dragon Crystals and you probably get Spawn. It's probably going to be more expensive than that, or the chance is going to be lower. I don't know. Also, I wonder if the cards, the resells that you get from these packs, will they count towards Dragon Crystals? It's going to be fun to explore, but basically, Dragon Crystals are becoming much more valuable in the next update. In my opinion, the Fusion Up cards is going to be where it's all at. The ability to just pick a card and basically max fuse it. And I bet they're going to have some paid packs for real money where you'll be able to get these Fusion Up cards. You can literally just buy a character up to Fusion 3, or grind the character up to Fusion 3 and then just dump some money. It's probably not going to be as expensive as buying the actual character packs. You can just buy Fusion Up cards, potentially. I don't know if it's going to be a thing, but knowing NetherRealm, it probably will. And just get your character, bam, to Fusion 10, much cheaper than getting the character through packs or through grinding. Also, it's funny, MAND said that this is the most free-to-play friendly update. Now we can max out a card at around $100, the cheapest it's ever been. So yeah, getting one card max for $100 is the free-to-play version of MK Mobile. That was fun. I just thought it was funny to mention. Alright guys, these are all the new changes, or at least the ones that I know of so far about the new update. The last thing to mention is the update is coming on July 17th, which means next Wednesday. Which is perfect. I do have a vacation coming up soon in like about 2 weeks, so I'll have a whole week to explore the update before I leave, so expect much more MK Mobile content. I'm gonna use this week to basically upload all of the videos that I already have prepared, so I'm out of videos, so as soon as the update drops, I'm gonna make some fresh, juicy content. And I'm gonna be honest, this made me very excited to play MK Mobile. A lot of these things, like especially the Crypts, might be finally worth it for me. Like before, I was, no matter how good the Crypts got, I still felt like it wasn't entirely worth it. I was still a tower boy, but I feel like this update might have a chance to make me a Krypt boy. But we'll see. We'll see how it's implemented. It sounds good on paper, but it's all gonna depend on how it's actually done, how many glitches it comes with. I cannot wait. I'm so excited for the next update. Subscribe not to miss more update content, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.